Have you ever wondered why your relationships feel like déjà vu? Why the same patterns repeat no matter who you're with? Welcome back to the Psycho Nurse. Today, we unravel one of the most compelling psychological theories that ties our adult relationships directly to early childhood experiences: object relations theory. Developed from psychoanalytic theory, with key contributors like Melanie Klein, Donald Winnicott, Margaret Mahler, and Otto Kernberg. Objects are internalized representations of people, like mother and father. These internal objects influence how we relate to others for the rest of our lives. The focus is not just on drives, as Freud said, but on relationships and bonds. Melanie Klein focused on infants and their fantasy life. She claimed infants experience others as good or bad early on, and introduced splitting, seeing people as all good or all bad. Winnicott coined the idea of the good enough mother. Healthy development doesn't need perfection, just consistency. He created the idea of the transitional object, like a teddy bear. Margaret Mahler described the separation individuation process, where the child gradually becomes independent from the caregiver. Problems in this stage can lead to dependency or identity issues. We internalize these early relationships as mental blueprints. In adulthood, we unconsciously repeat these patterns in new relationships. For example, if you had an emotionally distant parent, you might chase emotionally unavailable partners. A case study. Anna always feels abandoned, even when her partner is there for her. Therapy reveals a deep-rooted internal object of a neglectful mother. Attachment and transference are direct consequences of early object relations. Klein's theory introduced primitive defenses in early stages. Splitting, which is idealizing and demonizing people. Projection, which is attributing your own feelings to others. And projective identification, which is forcing someone to feel what you feel. An example is a person who pushes people away, then accuses them of abandonment. These defenses can lead to borderline personality patterns and chronic instability. Object relations. Therapy aims to bring unconscious object relationships to awareness, help patients separate past internalized figures from current people, and rebuild healthier internal objects through the therapeutic relationship. The therapist becomes a new object, helping reshape emotional expectations. In real-life applications, parenting involves understanding how your behavior becomes internalized by your child. In relationships, it's about breaking cycles of toxic patterns. In mental health, it's essential in understanding mood disorders, BPD, narcissism, and more. Studies show early maternal bonding predicts emotional regulation ability later in life. Object relations theory teaches us this: the people who raised you are still in your head, and until we recognize that, we risk repeating the past. But the good news is, awareness brings freedom. Like this video? Hit the like button, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this. This is the Psycho Nurse, where psychology meets healing.